to HighLowLuxxe, where luxury and style are attainable. We have a fun video today. We are doing a new series. I think it's gonna be a series. Let me know what you think below. Called Designer or Dupe. Should you splurge or should you save? So I had this idea because we always talk about dupes and because every designer luxury item is not necessarily worth the price point. So I've rounded up, I think I have 10 items that I'm gonna compare and let you know. Obviously, it's just my opinion based on a lot of different things. Comfort, quality, how it fits, how wearable it is, cost per wear, all those things. So let me know below if you want this to continue as a series. A portion of this video is in partnership with LULUS. I thought this was the perfect video to add them on because LULUS has really great quality. So I wanted to compare things that were worth comparing. You know, like sometimes there's dupes that just, we know it's not the same or not close, but we just want the look. And sometimes there are dupes where you're like, there's no point in me getting the designer item because this is really great quality. It's gonna last me a long time and it looks great. And I feel like LULUS does that really well. So there's a few items, not all the dupes are from LULUS, but I will link the designer items, I will link the dupes, and of course I'll have a little section for all the LULUS items as well. So I think that's everything. Let's get started with the first designer or dupe. Okay, first item. This is a good one because this has been something I have thought the dupe is better for a long time. It's gonna be Bottega sandals. So I recently bought a pair in Paris. You guys would have already seen these. It's a new design with like terry cloth, something like that. And then I got these from LULUS. And I'm gonna do like, I'll try on everything or I'll pop up pictures if you wanna see how it looks. But I really wanted these, like this kind of style. It's kind of like basket weave. Came out last year from Bottega, and I really liked it. Like that was the first Bottega sandal where I was like, ooh, that's cute. That's a good like summer cute shoe. So when I saw these in this pretty pink, is my favorite color, I was like, let me see. Now, how I determined this was mainly the shape and like silhouette, how close it is. Obviously these are somewhat different styles, but kind of the same shape. And I always compare dupes with like, how similar is the shape? And then anytime I'm comparing shoes, if it's a designer shoe and I'm trying to find out if the dupe is worth it, comfort is very important. For these, they both feel almost the same. They're both very comfortable, easy to wear. Heel heights are almost identical. The shape, this one is a little more aggressive with the square, but I feel like this is a little more bearable because it's not so aggressive, but it's still fun and like fashion forward and on trend. So for this, I'm gonna say the LULUS pair is the better buy. I'm very happy that I have these, but this, honestly, when I put these on and styled them, these felt like designer shoes. Like they are, hopefully I might have to turn down the color, but I'll do a cutaway. But the detail, and I've seen this specific pair in person, and these look exactly the same. They're so comfortable, easy to wear, super cute. 10 out of 10. So for the first round, designer or dupe, I'm gonna go with the dupe. Next item, oh, this is a good one. And I only have the dupe, but I have bought and returned the designer item. And it's gonna be the Prada re-edition nylon bag, specifically with the crystals. So I'm comparing the Prada to this dupe from Macy's. And I'm of course going with the dupe, but let me tell you why. So if you watched the New York vlog, you know that I bought the lilac crystal re-edition, and I've always went back and forth with this bag, right? I've always seen it on people and thought, oh, why don't I have that? That's so cute, I need to get it. And then every time I see it, I'm just like, it's just not really me. I'm a very like casual dresser, and my accessories kind of like elevate my looks. So every time I would see that bag, I'm just like, it's almost too casual to go with like what I wear on a day-to-day basis. And then the crystals, I thought, okay, well that's a little more extra, right? Like maybe that's what I should get. But then it just still wasn't doing it for me. And then I saw the lilac and I was like, okay, this is the one. And I bought it and I kept it in my hotel room the whole week I was in New York, and I never took it out of the box. And to me, that is a sign that I'm just not in love with it. And then I bought another bag and I wore it literally the same day. And I was like, you know what? I need to take this back. It just, again, love it. Think it's super cute. And then when I found this bag at Macy's, I was like, you know what? This is fun. And to me, this is worth it because I'm gonna throw this on once every blue moon and be like, oh, I'm so glad I have this for $49.99. So again, this comes with a long strap. It comes with like a little pouch. If I can still find it, I will of course link it. And then it also came in this color, which I thought would be so cute for summer. And then it's just a bag that I don't have to worry about if it gets messed up. It's not crystals on the back, which I don't mind, but it does have a little pocket. And I just love it. So for me, I'm gonna go with the dupe for the Prada Re-Edition nylon crystal bag. Oh, next up is a good one. And I have dupes, the dupe version and the designer version. And we're gonna compare the Jacquemus, like the dresses and the like sets, you know, like the blazer and the skirt kind of combo with a LULU's set. So I'll, you know, insert some footage. But I've bought, I wanna say 2 Jacquemus items, a dress, and then this kind of like what I'm comparing it to, a jacket and a blazer, or a blazer and a skirt. And then from LULU's, I got, let me see what this set is called. I don't know if it has a name, but you'll be seeing a split screen. It's in this super pretty, oh my God, you see this color? Blue color, and it has a matching skirt, which I actually have on because I'm wearing this today. But again, you'll see a split screen, and it's like a skirt, which I really like. But this to me feels very reminiscent of the Jacquemus set, so that's why I wanted to compare them. Now, here's what I think. I have bought and returned a few, again, Jacquemus items, and I always love the shapes and the colors and the styles, and just so fun, so summery, so spring, so like it girl, being that girl. But the quality is not always giving. Not always giving. So yeah, like the first dress I got, I returned because it was just, I mean, it was almost like see-through. And so that's where I'm at with Jacquemus. I just got a dress and the quality is better. So that's what I'm comparing this to. I got it in this really pretty bright green color. So I'm gonna say that quality is better, but for this one, I'm gonna go with the dupe again. I just feel like you can get, like for this, with this LULU's piece, you can get the same shape. You can get that same like summer vibe, elevated, you know, it's like dressy, but kind of casual, pretty colors, which to me, that's what like really draws people to that brand, I think, for a fraction of the price. And for me, it's also like wearability. Things like this are kind of like fun pieces I want to throw on for a very specific thing. But I don't know for cost per wear compared to like, I pop up with the price, I want to say that set is like maybe 60 bucks compared to like a Jacquemus set. I think the one I got was like 700. I'm gonna go with the dupe. I'm gonna go with the dupe for this round. Next up are going to be pants. I'm gonna be comparing the Frankie Shop tailored trouser to a LULU's tailored trouser. And I wanted to do this one specifically because I wore a Frankie Shop suit in New York, and a lot of you asked about it and wanted to get it and were very interested in just like the quality and all that, and if it was worth the price point. Frankie Shop, I would say, is more of a contemporary brand, but I want to say the pants are around $250. So I thought this was a great one to compare. I have 2 colors in these pants. We all know I'm trying to wear more color. So when I saw these, I was like, immediately yes. So the first color I got is a stunning pink. It has pleats in the front, pockets. I mean, in the color, stunning. And then I got this mustard color, which I thought would be really pretty. And you'll see me styling these. Look at that color. Look at that color. So I got these pants, and then I'll pop up a picture of what I'm comparing to, the Frankie Shop suit. And I actually have a few pants. So I have like a black pair, I'll pop those up, and a gray pair. So for me, I feel like it depends on your goal for these pants, how often you're gonna wear them, if you are going to get them tailored, all that stuff matters, and I'll tell you why. The LULU's pair has elastic in the back. So for me, it just gives more versatility. And then the Frankie Shop pair, obviously they don't have elastic in the back. So it's always a gamble when I buy from there. I either, like sometimes I'll get a medium, sometimes I'll get a large. I'll try to read through the description, but more often than not, the sizing is always off, obviously because it's not tailor-made. So I usually will have to get them tailored for them to fit right, or just wear them ill-fitting. So usually the medium, sometimes they fit perfect, sometimes they're a little tight, and then I'll get a large and it'll be huge, so then I have to get it taken in. So if you're up to doing that, then that is a great option for you. If you are not, I would say go with a style like the LULUS pair, because it just gives you, again, that versatility where you can kind of get your normal size, or like if you're between sizes, just go with the size down and know that you have this flexibility in the back. And I think they do a great job of keeping all of the details that make it feel elevated, right? Like there's, you know, like the pocket detail in the back, pockets in the front, very important. The pleats, the belt loops, an actual button, an actual zipper, like all that stuff matters when you want your item to look elevated. So I would say I love both. I'll continue to buy both. I think it just depends on how flexible you are with making sure the item fits you correct. Right, next up, one of the most requested items, and that is going to be, obviously Bottega in general is one of the most requested in this series, but it's going to be the pouch bag, and I happen to have both here. So I have this tan pouch here from Amazon, and then I have the Bottega gold pouch. So we're just gonna go ahead and just get this out of the way. If it's designer or dupe, it's gonna be the designer for me. However, this will give you the look. If you just want to take a cute picture, if you know you're just gonna wear this bag like when you go out and you only do that once a month, the dupe is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It gives you the shape. You can tuck it under your arm. You can just hold it in your hand and it's fine. But if you are someone who knows you're gonna wear this often, you want something that's really nice quality, that just feels good, feels substantial in your hand or your arm whenever you're carrying it, there is no comparison. There is just no comparison. And I'm gonna say that with all Bottega bags. So if you're curious whether you should splurge on a Bottega bag, again, I would say it just depends on if quality is important to you, if it lasting, again, so how often you're gonna wear it. If this is something that you wanna be your everyday bag, you know, you're gonna grab it every weekend, you want, you know, it to last for years and years, then just go ahead and splurge. I never thought these bags were worth it, and that's why I'm excited to do this video, because I'm one of those people. I will get the dupe first always, and then see if it's worth it. But I never thought these bags were worth it because I never saw them in person. And I was always just like, yeah, that shape is everywhere. You can get that, you know, you can get something like that almost everywhere at this point. But then when I went in an actual store and held it, I was blown away. That's when I started buying them. Like after I felt them and saw the quality and just like, it is the nicest leather. I would say Bottega, Fendi, and Hermes have the best leathers I've ever felt. It's just mind-blowing. So I'm gonna say designer for this one, but again, depends on your lifestyle and how often you're going to wear it and how long you want to keep it. If you think you're just like, you just want to try the trend, you're not that into it, then get the dupe. For me, whether this is out or not, I like this shape. Same thing with the Jody. I love the Jody. Like, to me, that's always gonna be the designer. So hope that helps. Moving on to the next item. Ooh, another a pair of shoes. This is a good one. It's gonna be, because I get asked about these a lot, it's gonna be the Manolo Blahnik, which is the designer version. And for the dupe, I'm picking this item because I've had it before and it was kind of like my dupe before I got these. It's gonna be the Badgley Mishka heel. I will pop up a picture because I don't have them anymore. But this is a great, as far as looks compare, this is a great dupe. It's a contemporary brand, so it's not like, you know, 50 bucks. I want to say they're usually like $100, but they give you that, like that same silhouette. You get the crystal in the front. They come in tons of really pretty colors. They're really known for that signature blue from like the Sex and the City Manolo shoe that Carrie had. So that's what I'm comparing. For this one, I'm going to say, if the look is all you're going for, and again, you're just gonna wear these occasionally and you just want something that feels special and pretty, go with the dupe. However, those shoes were not comfortable. and for me, especially for the price, right? They're not 50 bucks. I want to say they're like 100, 150. That's still a hefty price for a shoe. And I felt like cardboard on the inside. Like it just was not soft and plush and just, you know, not even just like standing in them all day, but just like all around the shoe. It just did not feel comfortable to me. So if it's something you want to keep in your wardrobe, if it's something you know, no matter if people are wearing it or not, you're gonna wear yours, I would say go with the designer. And that's, again, that's what I learned. I got the dupe first and I realized how much I really liked them, but every time I would go to wear them, I'd be like, oh God, these just do not feel good on my feet. So then I got these. So I'm gonna go with designer on this one. But again, if you're not sure, test it out. And I'm gonna say that for everything. If you want to invest in something, I would say always go with the dupe first, just to see if it works for your lifestyle, you know, cost per wear, if you actually like it, if it makes sense for how, you know, how you live your life, the errands you run, the activities you do, if it integrates into your existing closet and wardrobe, all this stuff. I would say always try a dupe 9 times out of 10. And I'm gonna compare the famous, I feel like this is famous on Instagram, this hat from LULU's that I absolutely love. What is the brand? I have 2 of these because my other one got kind of dirty, so I just got a new one. This is the brand Wyeth. It's available on LULU's, and I'm gonna compare this to the Lack of Colors hat because I get so many questions about that hat. This one is usually sold out. It's back in stock. Click the link. I don't want to hear it if you wait too long. But I always get questions around if that one is worth it because this one is a better price point. And I'm gonna say dupe. I love this hat. And once I got this hat, I think I got this like the first time I worked with LULU, so maybe like 2 years ago. And I'll pop up pictures, but I wore it so much. So then I was like looking for other colors and other kinds, and they didn't have any more of like this brand. So then I found some Lack of Colors hats, and they're just not the same. They are not the same. I do not enjoy them. Maybe it's because I have a smaller-ish head, but these are just so much more flattering to me. The Lack of Color ones kind of have a lot of, I don't know, this up top. They're a little wider, a little bulkier. Like to me, that I feel like a cowboy in those and not in a like cute Western vibe way. Just like, where's your horse? Round up the cattle kind of way. So I'm gonna say dupe for this one. It's like the perfect color, great fit. It does come in, I think it's one size fits all. So FYI there, the Lack of Colors hats do come in different sizes. But I just think this one is just more flattering, easier to wear. You can just pop it on. And it's a great price point. So I'm gonna go with the dupe. Next up, this is a good one, are going to be Celine sunglasses. I'll put up the name because I don't know the exact name, versus these sunnies from Amazon. Now, I don't have the Celine ones, but I have seen them in stores. I have tried them on, and the dupe is duping. These are amazing. I wore these almost every day in Paris, and so many people were like, link the glasses, where are the glasses from? And when I told people that they were from Amazon, people didn't even believe me. These are so good. The shape, that's the thing with dupes, right? The shape is so important. Like if you're gonna make it, you know? Don't try to do your own thing. Give me the shape. The vibes are immaculate. Again, I have traveled with these. They're sturdy, they don't wobble around. Are the Celine ones like a little heavier, more weight? Yes. But these are more comfortable. 10 out of 10. Highly, highly recommend. And I would say, especially for sunglasses, if you can find a dupe, always try to get the dupe, just to at least see, again, how often you're gonna wear them, how much you really like them. Because sunglasses are expensive. You're not gonna get, like if you sell it, you're usually not gonna get your money back for it. Sometimes, you know, you think you're gonna love something that doesn't work with your face shape. Absolutely adore these. Next up is another highly requested one, and it's gonna be the Prada nylon shorts. Yes, there's a little symbol. Versus, I'm gonna say any kind of like high street store. I think last summer when I got these, I found a dupe at Nasty Gal, or I wanna say it was Nasty Gal, but I'll link other dupes below. And this is controversial because I just bought these in like a baby blue. and I love them. I bought the blue because I wore these so much. I love them so much. They were just easy to throw on. Every vacation I went on last summer, I took them with me. You could throw them on over a swimsuit, or just when I'm running errands. I just want something comfortable that's not a jean short. I love these. However, you can get the look with the dupe. The look is the look, right? The look is athleisure, casual, elevated, right? It's not quite jean short, so it just looks a little nicer. You can get the look with the dupe. This is not necessary. In my opinion, this is one of those things that is just a flex. That's just what it is. I don't typically buy things for just a flex, but I don't know, this just got me. And I love it, but you can get the look. You can get the look with the dupe. I will find some, and I would say I would spend a little more on the dupe for this one, because you're gonna wear them so much. So keep that in mind. Like, I wouldn't necessarily get like a $12 dupe, but I know like Mango and other stores like that, and other stores like that. I'll check if Lulu's has any, but I would invest a little more, like maybe 40 or 50 bucks, even H&M, because you're gonna, like, once you get these, a style like this, they're just so easy to wear. That's why nylon is so popular right now, because it's comfortable, it's easy, it's breathable, it's great. So, but I would say go with the dupe. Go with the dupe. Next up, oh, another very popular one is going to be the Prada Monolith boot. And I had a dupe of this, so I feel like I can give a very good comparison. And I'm gonna compare these to, I got them from ASOS, and I got the dupe first. So I saw those, where was I? I was in Paris in 2019. It's when they first came out. I was there in September. I think they dropped in like August, the end of August. Tried them on in Paris. I seen them once on Instagram, and then I tried them on in Paris, and I was like, I love these, but I just don't know. Like, am I gonna wear a combat boot? This was like right at the beginning of the trend. I was just like, I don't know. So I left them there. I thought about them the whole trip. Got back to like where we're staying, and I'm like Googling, like, okay, I gotta find something similar. It's gotta be something similar. Zara had something similar, but it wasn't out yet. You know, I have to be coming soon. I'm searching all over the internet. Like, I just need a combat boot. I'm sure that will do the trick. I find something on ASOS, and I'm like, yes, order it. I order it immediately because I want it at home as soon as I get there, because I cannot stop thinking about these boots, and I love them. When I tell you, those boots, I mean, they weren't leather, obviously, but they felt like, it was horrible. It was horrible. Now, this was in the very beginning of this trend. So were there amazing dupes available? No. And these were just, they felt like plastic. They looked like plastic. And it was, I think, worse because I had already tried these on, right? It wasn't like I just saw them online and then found the dupe and was like, cool, this is perfect. It's a very different thing when you feel something, try it on, feel the weight of it, feel how soft and supple the leather is. The leather is amazing on those. So that just makes them very comfortable, pliable, and just, they feel great. So the fact that I had already experienced that, and then I got these, I was like, immediately now. So I just took my little fingers on Nordstrom, and I bought them. But I said, you know what, at least I tried. At least I tried. And this one is a fair win for the designer version. Now, are there better options now? Yes. So you can, again, you can get this look. Again, much better dupes are available. So, but for me, from what I know and what I've tried, the designer version wins. All right, next up is going to be, I only have a dupe, and it's from Lulu's. It's going to be a comparison of the Kate top and cardigan, like the set, and then this version from Lulu's, which I'll just, again, I'll put in a split screen so you can see me trying it on, but I do want to show you the color. It's this really pretty lavender. I'm very into lavender right now. It's the color of spring. So let's compare it, because I did try this on in the New York vlog for Fashion Week. And I'm going to say it depends on what you like. The Kate set is very substantial. It is weighty. It's almost heavy, and it's very thick. This one is a very fine knit. It's super soft, but it's very lightweight, breathable, very airy. So it depends on what you like. I prefer the dupe for this one. And I have went back and forth with the Kate set for a very long time since it came out. And I always see it on people and I think, wow, I should get that. It just seems like, you know, you can throw it on all the time. Then when I tried it on, I just don't think it's just not for me. I feel like if you have more curves, that cardigan it's just adding bulk. So I prefer something like this from Lulu's that is more of like a thin, airy material. I think you get that same look, that same like layered effect in just a little more flattering shape, cut, style. So I'm gonna go with the dupe on this one, save you some. And I also I bought one Kate top regular price, but I did find one on the Real, so keep that in mind for a lot of this stuff too. I've got these Manolos from the Real as well, so I got the designer, but I think I probably paid like $5 something instead of $1,000. So look there too. Look for Pre-Loved. If you're okay with shopping Pre-Loved, I would always suggest it. But for this one, Kate versus the Lulu cardigan set, I'm gonna go with the dupe on this one. I think that's everything. So again, let me know if you like this style of video. Obviously we could keep this going forever. I can just like put question box up and you can give me like things you want me to compare. Most of the thing, I'm gonna try to stick to things that I've either had the designer and the dupe, or I've at least tried it on or seen it in person or something like that. But again, let me know if you like this, if you should keep it going. Should it be a series? We could do it like once a month. And again, thank you to Lulu's for sponsoring a part of the video, or lots of parts of the video. All the Lulu's items will be linked below. All the details, everything you need will be below in the description box. I think I got mediums and everything, but I will again list that below as well. And then all the designer items and the dupes will be below as well. I think that's everything. Thanks for stopping by. See